Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my September wrap up and my October TBR. So the month of September I read 6 books and 3 of them were off the Man Booker Prize Award. So the first one was called Lincoln and the Bardo, and this is a story that surrounds the death of Lincoln's son. It's like a before and after, and it takes place in the Bardo, which is the in-between land where spirits go before their final destination. So in the story you get to learn about people's view on Lincoln. So there's a lot of insert articles on his political view, his personality, what people thought about how he looks, and also you get to learn in the story how they write about his feelings towards what happened to his son. It also talks about the people in the Bardo and how they got there. Of course, some of them were either may have been killed, some may have died of natural causes, or some illness. And you hear certain things in the story how they felt. At times I couldn't take it seriously because at times I shouldn't be laughing, but I did. And then there's all times where it was extremely sad. It's an interesting story. The writing style of this book is challenging. I would say it's one of those books that I had to really pay attention, because if not I would have been completely lost. But I do feel like it's a good book. I did give it a 4-star. And we'll see. The next book I read was called Autumn, and it's by I believe Ali Smith, and this book was okay for me. It's one of the popular ones on the list, and it surrounds a young girl's relationship with her mom, as well as an elderly man that she befriended, that's next door neighbor. And it deals with love, it deals with aging. It's a lot of imagination summed up in this book, where I think the old guy was able to tap into some of her imagination, how she feels about change and things that happen and throughout her life. And I thought it was good, but not as great as people were talking about it. It was okay for me. It was good, but it was okay. All right, the one that I enjoyed the most was The History of Wolves, and this book gave me all the emotions. At time I was frustrated at the character. I had that aha moment. It is a book where I didn't know how I felt about it the first half, and then the second half really opened my eyes to a lot of things. And the story dealt with a young girl who, she has a bit of an obsessive tendency. She is basically this obsessive intrigued by a teacher who is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with one of his students, as well as child pornography, and how she pries herself into their lives, the girl as well as the teacher. And then you also have she's also a babysitter for a couple who is also not quite right. They have a son that you're not sure what's going on, but something's not right. And as you read the story, you learn a more detailed things of what's going on. And then you wonder about her as a character, because she doesn't say nothing. She doesn't voice her opinion. She see all the wrong and say nothing. And I thought that was like, what the hell is going on as far as that? And so it's a book that I do want to write about it. I'm going to probably do a full review on my blog, but it's an interesting one. The next book I read was a fluffy book. I needed one, so it's called Tycoon, and this is by, I believe, Katie Evans. And it's a book that I wanted to read because it was like, okay, let me read something light, and it was had a little erotic content. Yes, I'm all for it. But it's supposed to be a love story. It's about a tycoon. He's just a businessman, no nonsense. A girl from his past that he knew in high school. She needed help for her startup business, and it sparks back memory lane. They fell in love, blah blah blah. Then towards the end, it was just like, who was the audience? The writer writing for? Who was the audience? Because she dealt with a situation where I kind of felt like it was just very juvenile at the end. I wasn't in it. It completely ruined my feeling of that book. I did give it a 3, but it's really a 2.5. I wish Goodreads had half points. But the ending is just no. The next book I read, which I did a full review on my blog, which is Sing on Berry Sing, and this book I absolutely love. This is a family drama that surrounds a mother who is a substance abuser, and she has 2 kids, and she decided on the day she's supposed to go pick up her their father, who's been in jail for about 3 years, I believe, and they went on a road trip to pick him up, and the road trip was a disaster, and you get to learn about the family, the drama, everything that's around it. I did have a more extended review, so I'm gonna link my review on my blog. Check it out. And then the last one is Pigeon Blood Red, and this one is a crime thriller. It's like a made-for-TV movie kind of book. It's split up in 3 halves, and the first half was a little typical to me. It was nothing exciting. The second half I really liked. They introduced a character, and I started enjoying it. It's all about stolen jewelry, and assassin's dude is sent to go find it, and they know who has it, and there's also the little mystery behind who owned the jewelry, who originally had the jewelry. So that was interesting, and I would say it's just a decent in the middle crime thriller. If you're looking for a light read and something fun and quick, I would say read this one. And that's it for September. Now for the month of October, Lord, I can't even say it. It's October already. I'm not sure exactly what I want to read yet. I do know I want to read Octavia Butler, Parallel Sword. Now this one, I don't know a lot of, but I do read a lot of her books. I've read at least, I think, 8 of Octavia Butler books. She's one of my favorite authors. And I felt like, it's October, it's fall, it's time to get back into some, paranormal reads. I also want to read some contemporary romance, new releases. So Jenna Aston, I think, has one. Sure Thing, I saw the cover, didn't like the cover, but I think that comes out October 10. And Colleen Hoover also have a book, I think that's coming out October 3rd, and that one is Without Merit, I think. Yeah, Without Merit. I'll just put it up, but that's it. I'm not a little pressure on myself this month because I just want to read whatever I'm in the mood for, and so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know if you read any of these books. Leave comments, and I need caffeine. Yeah, my energy level is like pom pom. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.